What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I was trying to make this video for so many times, but the lighting in Zurich is just so horrible, and it's like literally it's still dark and it's already lunchtime. You can have a look outside. It looks pretty gloomy. Anyways, all right, the kitchen is the only place where I have more or less decent lighting, and in my office I have a huge renovation going on, so that's why I'm shooting somewhere in my apartment. I haven't done Instagram news for such a long time. Apparently the plan was to make videos like once a month to roll out all the news that Instagram is doing, but there was not much going on in the recent months. But in November, a lot of things happening with Instagram, and it seems Instagram made like a revolution. So let's dive into it. A few days ago we woke up and we have seen a huge update that Instagram rolled out, and its new interface. Many people now are confused where to create stories, where publish Instagram posts, because they updated the interface significantly. By the way, guys, let me know in the comments if you're happy with the new interface or you would prefer the previous one to go back. And not that it's gonna change something, but just want to know. The new interface, instead of the button where you would immediately make a story or Instagram post, now this button is replaced with Instagram Reels, and there's an extra button appeared with Instagram Shopping. The first thing that is just coming to my mind that why they did this update. So Instagram is doing it all the time like this. Whenever they roll out new feature, they want the users to use these new features. The same happened with IGTV, and now the same happening with Reels. Instagram just want to let you know that you need to start using Reels. So whenever you press this button, you'll see a Reels content, and you can also make your Reels from this interface, from this tab as well. Talking about the Reels, guys, this is one of the really coolest things that Instagram rolled out recently, because Reels is functioning absolutely different than any other type of content on Instagram. Talking about Instagram posts, so once you have published Instagram post, in the first hours it gets the traffic, and then after a few hours, or maybe even 24 hours, 1 day, 2 days, the traffic declines significantly. And the post that you have published a year ago, no one is gonna see. We all know all about this. I'm not gonna open you a new universe. The Reels is functioning absolutely different. The Reels lifetime is much longer. In fact, what I see on my Instagram tab, or on the Reels tab where I publish my Reels, is that some Reels that I have published a few weeks ago still generates traffic. So that means the lifetime of the Reels is much longer. And if your Reels didn't get the traffic in the first place, in the first day, in a few hours, don't worry about this, because your Reels still can get a lot of traffic. Plus, what I see that people who incorporated Reels in their overall content marketing strategy on Instagram generate a lot of traffic as well as followers. Well, consequently followers. If you get a lot of traffic, if you provide good content, you'll get a lot of followers on your Instagram page. That means you'll get more sales if you're doing business on Instagram, right? This is one of the things that I have to really be honest with you. If you don't use Reels, you're losing really huge part of the pie that you can get immediately. Plus, the extra thing about Reels is that not so many people are using Reels right now. It was the same with stories, it's the same with IGTV. Those people who jumped on the new feature and started to use new feature right away, they gained their piece of pie from Instagram. So Instagram was organically pushing their content to more people, because they like people who are using their new features when they roll out new features. So do not lose this opportunity to get a lot of extra traffic to your Instagram page. Make your Reels entertaining. But anyways, I already made a video on the Reels topic, so if you want to, you can check them in the description box. Moving to the next update, they included the shopping tab as well on the home interface, and now people can access shopping directly from this button. I was already mentioning this in one of my previous videos, that Instagram is working on the new shopping feature, which will change the whole game on Instagram, especially for small businesses. So right now you don't need to have an e-commerce shop, you can sell directly on Instagram. And that also means that besides the flexibility and user-friendly interface of shopping feature on Instagram, it's assured the buyer journey, right? So what's the buyer journey? How it worked before, to sell something on Instagram, you need to tag a product and then connect this tagging with your e-commerce or Facebook product catalog. But then people will need to leave the platform in order to be able to purchase your product. This is called buyer journey. So from naturally, we don't feel like leaving the platform which we were using, right? Kind of annoying, and that's why we have a lot of cart leavers. Those people who put something in the cart and then they left, they didn't make the final purchase. This is one of the most beneficial feature for small businesses on Instagram, because now you have a shorter buyer journey and people can purchase your products right from Instagram, which is super cool. Plus, taking in consideration the time in which we're living right now, and many people tend to buy things, especially for Christmas holidays, online rather than shop offline. Make sure that you take this advantage for your small business and increase sales on Instagram with the new shopping feature. To do so, follow just instructions on Instagram that Instagram offers, connecting your shop to Instagram. Alright guys, the next feature that I want to talk with you about is Instagram guides. I was personally waiting for this feature for such a long time, because once they start to test it out, it was a few months ago, and this feature was only available to a few accounts. I think one of the accounts belonged to Instagram itself. I think it was a creator or shopping or small business or something like this. They had this Instagram guides testing for quite some time, and I was so excited and looking forward that they will roll out this feature to everyone. And they finally did this, and now everyone has this guide feature on Instagram, which is super cool. What's Instagram guides and how you can utilize it and for your own benefits? Well, first of all, going back to the thing that I have told you in the beginning of this video, lifetime of the Instagram post is really short. The content that you have published before, like a year ago, it will not show up anywhere anymore, right? Unless, of course, your new user or old users wants to scroll around and check your Instagram post, but let's be honest, no one is doing that. Instagram guides allow you to refresh your content. So what you can do now, you can combine your post within one specific topic. Let's say I have a few Instagram posts that I published in the past about hashtags. So what I can do is to combine all these posts in one Instagram guide and write more useful information, maybe even update it with some more recent information about hashtags. This is how you can refresh your post and compile all the information in one place. So Instagram guides work like as blog posts. Treat it like as a blog post where you can just assemble your Instagram post within one specific topic and write some relevant information, some useful information, educational information, entertaining, whatever it is on your Instagram profile. This is the way to do it, and I highly recommend that you start utilizing Instagram guides, because there is a new update coming very soon, which is Instagram testing right now, and it's a new search function, let's call it like this. Now what's available on Instagram, the search function, is to search hashtags, people and places. But what they are testing right now, and this feature will be rolled out, I believe, pretty soon to everyone, is a new search function, which is going to function just like a search engine. Instagram is going to be transformed to a search engine. That means that whenever people are writing one specific keyword, not a hashtag, not a location, not a person, but just a specific keyword, we don't know exactly how it's going to work, but I assume that it's connected with the guides, because we're going to treat guides as a blog post, and this will allow people to discover more content relevant to this specific keyword that you are searching on Instagram, right? Let's say you are searching for a coffee shop in Boston, and once you use these keywords and the content that corresponds to this keyword will pop up. You as a local business, or even if you're not local business, you can benefit a lot from this and make even your old content to pop up in this new search engine function. What that means is that whenever you write guides, whenever you publish story highlights, whenever you publish new Instagram posts, videos, IGTV, Reels, make sure to optimize your content with the relevant keywords that is referring to your niche in which you're working. This is kind of important. As I said, I'm not sure how exactly it's going to function, whether it's going to be corresponding only to Instagram posts or to the whole content on Instagram. I'm not sure, but once this feature is rolled out, I'm going to test it and of course tell you everything that I would learn out of it. The next update that I want to talk with you about is the reaction in Messenger. I already made a video about reactions in DM, which is a super cool feature. feature, but unfortunately many people start to write that you don't have this function anymore, you never had this function anymore. So I guess Instagram was just testing this function, but they removed it now from most of the profiles, because I have free Instagram profiles connected to my Instagram app. In none of these Instagram accounts I have this function anymore. You can only like the comment. So what you can do now is you can connect to your Instagram direct messenger with a Facebook Messenger, and there you can send a reaction as well. Well, now here I have to warn you, if you don't have this feature, if Instagram didn't offer you to connect your Instagram direct message with Facebook Messenger, then you probably don't have this update. Why? Because Instagram is acting in a quite strange way, because they are publishing their updates depends on I don't know what, because I have 3 Instagram accounts, as I said, and all of them has different features, and even one of them doesn't have reels, and I don't know, it is depending on whether you're where your business is registered and or where you're located physically according to your IP address. I don't know how it's working, but if you don't have this update, first make sure to update your app in App Store or in the Google Store if you have Android, and then if you don't still have this function, then you might wait until you will have this function. And this messenger thing is only available for business accounts, of course, and you have to connect your Instagram account with your Facebook page, and then you might have this function. All right, guys, that was it for today. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, make sure to write it below in the comments, because I create content based on your requests.